Two players who are leading the way for their teams will clash here tonight. Carrier's punishing style cleared enough space to allow him to score. Theodore's physical style also leads to a number of turnovers. Two stars ready to clash. I'm fired up, you're fired up, and we've got you here on EA Sports. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Penguins take possession to get this one underway. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Huge steal at his own end. Great read with the stick. Stretches one out to Slavkovsky. And he takes the dish. Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
Well, these are the types of goals that create a ton of energy up and down the bench, James, because it's about hounding pucks for retrieval, but also having the presence of mind to get the stick on puck and put it to the net. Great goal.
You know, usually in a rivalry series or in a rivalry head-to-head matchup, there's not a lot of time and space. He always seems to find space, extending that point streak here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, it's whether he has or he does not have the puck. I mean, that's IQ to me, James, and spatial awareness and knowing how to fight for body position. I think that is critical in these series when the ice closes up and it's a heated matchup, and he has delivered on all expectations.
Dishes it to Panarin, and he loses control here. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. The Maple Leafs get a hold of it. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 to score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Cerro stops to slow it down with the whistle.
Yeah, and he's protecting a lead right now, and he's had a solid game, although he hasn't been busy because his teammates in front of him excellent in terms of defending the middle of the ice there, James. But I don't mind the play. You want to protect that lead. It's a safe play. Just hold on to the puck.
Kuzmukhinov's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Denies him in front.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Maple Leafs lead it 1-0. Pittsburgh's got it, and they're on the attack.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Puts it on net. That's a textbook save by Quick. The Penguins have it now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Pittsburgh's got it now. Takes a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Made the stop on the play. Feeds the puck over to Reddish. Picks it up. Here we go. Oh, what a save as he denies the McKinnon.
A save is a save, James, and this one rattles off of his cage, and that's got to be a tough one, especially years ago. I'm telling you, the Mats are a lot better today.
Oh, look out against the wall.
Wow, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit, and everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Frank's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Face-off coming up in the offensive end. They'll look to maintain that momentum.
Well, yeah, after the icing, they know that their opponent is vulnerable. They're tired, they're exhausted. In particular, the goaltender gets some traffic there and put the puck to the net.
Sneaks by the poke check. And there's the save of the play. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Peter.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises.
Pittsburgh's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
And he gets in front of that. And he makes that save as well.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Works it across to Cromwell. Can't keep a hold of it. Sends a pass over. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And that pass goes off a stick. Passes it over to Marchment. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it over. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. And a great save.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Shot! Dying seconds, and he makes the save. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Penguins are going to need to find a way to stay connected and gain some speed through the neutral zone, James, because they're really not getting into the offensive zone with any speed at all. And guess what? That's why they're not getting any shots on net. They're lucky this game is still tied.
Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. And that's deflected. Saros has the puck and holds on for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a tie game. Coyle's won the faceoff. The Maple Leafs will play it in their own end. Quick pass across to Marchment. Fires it, and he lays out to block that one. Puck scooped up by Siegenthaler, and loses possession after a solid hit. The Penguins take possession here in the open ice. That knocks him off the puck. The Penguins play it along the wing. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Sends the pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
The Maple Leafs are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a 1-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Here's a chance! Stops him cold! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Maple Leafs continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Pittsburgh's going to start with the puck in their own end. Loses the coverage there. From point blank! He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. These are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're
Penguins carry it along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Passes over to Jokic. Oh, look at this chance. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Intercepted at center by Slavkovsky. Pass across to Reinhart. Tosses it to Panarin. Taken by Jones. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. So they take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Look out! And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's get the official decision. The Maple Leafs will lose a man, tripping the call.
It's tough to be behind the 8 ball in the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You got to get back to even strength and maybe even have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
The Penguins will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Coyle's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Penguins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Big-time stop there. The Maple Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Carries it in. Sends it over. Denies him on the one-timer. Dishes it to Reddish. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Slides the puck over to Marchment. Big-time header that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunder.
Scores! And just like that, we are all tied up.
A huge change of momentum with that shorthanded goal, James. They went out there just to kill off the power play. Instead, they wind up getting the equalizer. Well, this shorty just shows you how quickly the game can change. You're down by a goal. You want to make sure that the deficit isn't 2 and kill it off. And you wind up going the other way and getting the shorty, which winds up being the equalizer.
Well, by picking up an assist on that goal, he extends the point streak against his rivals.
Yeah, and it's a heated mashup, right? And it's physical, James. So to find any open ice or open lanes, it's difficult. And he makes it look easier than it actually is.
Here's a shot. Hit the stop. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck undermanned. The power play looking anything but as they give up a short-handed goal with both teams back now at even strength.
When the PK unit goes out there, they do their best to stop the other team from scoring. Not usually do they get one. I know that I never did in my career.
Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. Puck is dropped on the third, and if you love offense, well, stick around for this one. To his teammate. Scooped up along the wall by Slavkovsky. Broken up with a stick. Puck grab by Slavkovsky. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Maple Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Dismiss that chance. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Taken along the wall by Carrier. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Shot! Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Saros freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Coyle's won it off the faceoff. Carlisle's lugging the puck. That's moved up ahead. Denies him. He got all of it. And he moves it up to Husnutinov. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a move. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Still lots of time left in the period. We are all tied up in this one. The Penguins win the faceoff. Turned aside with a glove by Saros. Passes over to Surrey. And now he passes up to Marner. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a chance on the attack. Big time stop.
Saros works hard to get to position, and that allows him to make that incredible save.
Takes the feed. The Maple Leafs take it from the side. Cannon of a shot. Blocker saved by Cook. And he shuts the door again.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another. Quick's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
A critical face-off looming here. Let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
The Penguins move to the offensive zone. Cuts to the front. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. A critical draw here. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Beats the puck over. Oh, a clutch save!
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to...
Oh, he stopped it! I can't believe it!
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
Quick's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Penguins gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Sends it over to Sherwood. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. The Maple Leafs looking against the half wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And he dodges the poke check there. Pass in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Turns it away with a slap shot. Quick's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Here in the late going of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time.
Quick's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity. Well, this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum, and it's about the timeliness of a save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win, and that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Pittsburgh's taking possession in their own end. Steps across the blue line. The Maple Leafs play it along the boards. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Penguins look to start the transition game. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Maple Leafs will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The toughest part as an athlete, you can't worry about the call. You just got to worry about the job that you got to do. And the PKers, they're the most critical piece to this puzzle right now.
The buzzer bringing regulation time to an end. Still tied up. We've got overtime in moments. Just moments away from overtime. Pittsburgh's power play is still intact as this period is now underway, and they take possession. Takes a shot, and he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And he blocks yet another shot.
Well, these kind of blocks create energy for your team. You're likely hemmed in, and you're finding ways to create that energy. Does a marvelous job. He's acting as a shooter here, though, James. That hit right there tells me, James, that you got to do what it takes if you want to win close games. And this one's as close as it gets in overtime. And he really has been a barometer for his team.
Coyle's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And off the face-off, they take possession. Avoids the defender. Bad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. The Maple Leafs will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Opportunities to win it here in OT don't get much better than that, and they blow it on the man advantage.
When that call was made, James, the PK unit looked deflated, and then the power play goes out there and does that in overtime. Oh, that's a frustrating one.
Matthews setting up against the wall. Here's a pass to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Oh, they force the turnover. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Quick's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Taves takes possession right off the draw. Samuelson's got the puck now in his own end. Good stop by Quick. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Maple Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. Here's a stretch pass to Reinhart. Great pressure to force the turnover by Slavkovsky. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
A critical draw here. The Penguins take possession here inside the offensive zone. Shuts them down. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. From behind the net for the win. That goes off the post and stays out.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Turns him away. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to Koivu. And there's the whistle, icing the call. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Koivu's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Nylander. And that's a smart heads-up play by Marchment. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Steps inside. Fires it on net. And he comes up with a stop there.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Blocker save. Moves with the puck at the corner. Puck picked up by Draisaitl. And he takes the pass. Avoids the poke check. Looking to end it. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Avoids the poke check. Dishes it off. The Penguins will play it from the corner. And that goes wide.
Well, he does a great job to get to that primetime area there, James. I think he's just trying to be a little too fine, and he misses the net.
And now it's grabbed by Keller. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Marchment. Good stand-up hit on the play. The Maple Leafs have it from their own end. Gains the zone. Nice push check. Time ticking away, and he comes up big.
Fritz made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Will there be a zero? Overtime set to go. A sink-or-swim moment lies ahead for both sides. Overtime continues. Moves it quickly over to Theodore. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Slides it across to Reinhart. And makes the save. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Penguins gain possession. Oh, and he sweeps the leg to make the save. Great pass from the left wing. Oh, my! The Maple Leafs take it along the wall. Back to the blue line. Just gets enough to keep it out. Moves it to Taves. Panarin's got it on the offensive end. Picked off by Theodore. Oh, and it gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Carrier's got it along the wing. The Maple Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Into the offensive zone. Lead pass ahead. Jabs the puck away. Handles the pass. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the wall. The Maple Leafs gain control of the puck. Through center. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Pittsburgh's moving it up the ice. Tap dances around the check. Grabbed along the boards by Marner. Coughs up the puck after that hit. And he takes the feed. Takes it into the slot. And that goes off a stick. Pittsburgh's going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Maple Leafs gain possession along the wall. Michelli's got it against the boards. For the win! And he comes up with a huge save! Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Let's see the call here. Stone's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
The official calls a penalty in overtime, and power play opportunity here to finish it off and win the game.
They'll go back to work for their special teams.
A critical face-off here. You want possession of that puck when you're on the power play in overtime. Who's going to be the hero in this one, James?
Great reach with the poke check. The Maple Leafs will kill off a few extra seconds now. Oh, great short-handed breakaway. They score! They take it in overtime! Man, that was a fun one, and I'll say this, the right team won.
Just loved his execution on this breakaway, James, and a lot of it comes from trusting and letting the instincts come to you. Not overthinking it, not over-trying, but letting the game come to you. And he does that in this situation, and he fills the net.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Peace.